Hello, dear participants. I'm Ploutarchos Kerpelis, a lecturer at the University of West Attica and former director of Earthquake Planning and Protection Organization. I will present a study about risk analysis of the energy production unit of AHS Keratea-Lavrio, an industrial area in Greece. The electricity power station is called AHS in Greece. This slide presents the historical development of safety for workers. In 1527, a Saxon doctor called Agricola proposed that recruitment should be taken in mines. The first rules about working conditions in Brighton were in the Factory Acts in 1833. The same year, the factory inspection rate was established. In 1919, the International Labour Conference signed conventions on child labour in industry, night work, etc. Framework directives are applied in Europe and in Greece. More specific laws, as the Presidential Decree 105 in 1995 and the Law 3850 of in 2010 are also applied, regulating matters for employees as training of them, protective measures, responsibilities, the monitoring of the processes, etc. Every working place must have done the recruitment of a safety technician and an occupational doctor. More information about legislation can be found at the site of LNIA, Hellenic Institute for Occupational Health and Safety. Some of the directives from legislation and statistics of the European Union about the accidents on work are presented at these diagrams. About 23-24% of the whole number of accidents at work occur at places of manufacturing. The statistical numbers are similar according to the sex, male, female. Some of the Greek laws are presented, and the statistics about the accidents on work are given at these diagrams. 3.2% of the whole number of accidents at work occur at places of mining and quarrying. The statistical numbers are similar also according to the sex, male and female. The enterprises care for the safety and health and for the workers and visitors. They are inspected by the Hellenic Labour Inspectorate. They employ a safety technician and an occupational doctor, or they commission their studies to the external protection prevention services, EXIP, called EXIP. The company is responsible for ensuring compliance with safety measures according to the changes they may occur. The company shall cooperate with the responsible inspectors of the authorities. A committee on health and safety is monitoring the situations of the working places. Obligations of the workers exist. Specific rules about the construction areas exist too. The occupational risk is according to the source of the risk, the probability and the consequences. The table presents the classifications of the risks, which consists of 3 categories. For the assessment of occupational hazards, it is necessary to record the sources of hazards and the number of workers exposed to them. At the same time, a distinction must be made between qualitative and quantitative risks, depending on whether the risk can be completely eliminated or what protection measures are appropriate. After the review and the revision of the process, a file must be kept about the recording of the historical accidents at work, about the methods of the risk analysis. They exist qualitative, semi qualitative and quantitative methods according to the available data. An energy production unit of public electricity company called DEI in Greece occupies an area at Keratea-Lavrio and is called AHS Keratea-Lavrio. It includes installations, energy production, storage of fuels and chemicals. Materials such as fuel oil, natural gas, lignite are burnt. It produces steam and furthermore electricity. The chronographic diagram presents the historical flashback of the power unit. The power station consists of the units of the presented list. Here is a topographic map of the area. The station today has two units for production using natural gas and diesel. These materials are unloaded at the port facility and stored in the existing tanks. On the station's premises, there are storage areas for materials used during maintenance, as well as chemicals for chemistry checks. The chemistry department operates all the day, carrying out continuous checks. In addition, seawater treatment plants are in continuous operation for the cooling of plants, and the industrial waste treatment is in continuous operations too. The energy production unit produces the electricity power of 550 megawatt. Preventive medical checkups carried out and ambulance is available. There exists pharmacy, medical records, and tests carried out using an odometer, a spirometer, and optical control. Some views of the unit are presented here. Safety and health guards, as safety technicians, occupational doctor, etc., are interacting with the book for the writing instructions, the book of accidents, and the book of measurements of harmful factors. In the event of an accident, it is recorded with a full description of the data and notified to the competent state authorities. Until now, only minor accidents have been recorded. During 2023, only 5 minor accidents occurred. Certifications are provided according to LOT, ISO. Trainings of the employees and evacuation exercises are provided by the fire brigade, etc., and other services according to the ISO 45001 and ISO 40001. The station safety plans that are provided are the health and safety plan, the emergency response plan, the safety plan of operations, and the port security plan, port facility security plan. They contain useful data about the power station that are reviewed at regular intervals. Some of the safety specifications are the stability of the equipment, the cooperation with safety contributors, the compliance with the regulations, and the emergency plan using safe routes for the evacuation of the area. Thermographic systems have been installed for the entrance of the employees and visitors. A system of lockbox and lockout system ensures the safety of the working places when workings are performed. Extinguishing systems prevent situations in case of fires of all types. Fire stations exist hoses connected to the central water supply system. They exist CO2 flooding system and fire pumps, as well as water tanks. Also, ventilations of the working places keep the air clean. Many signals exist at AHS Keratea-Lavrio according to legislation. Independent officers and committees are responsible for the implementations. Signals in the station areas is permanent or occupational, depending on the cases. Employees must use personal protection equipment as helmets, boots, masks, etc. during their work. The categorization of the risk was performed in cooperation with the safety technician, the occupational doctor, and the port facility safety officer. After visiting the area, a recording was done with checklist was done about health and safety issues. The issues were categorized into 3 classes: high, moderate, and low hazard. These are the results. That's an indicative table of some indicators and their categorization into the 3 classes: 1, 2, or 3, low, moderate, and high hazard. And one part again, one indicative table here. Also, there are presented more indicators of our study about risk analysis in the AHS Keratea-Lavrio. These are the factors that were considered. And the conclusions: occupational accidents can occur in workplaces, especially in places such as the AHS Keratea-Lavrio Power Unit. Legislation promotes safety and health. Institutions such as the safety technician and the occupational doctor, the committees on health and safety at work, and specialists such as port facility safety officer can assist this effort. Specific methodology at risk analysis can improve health and safety issues. The AHS Keratea-Lavrio Power Unit follows all the rules about health and safety. Risk analysis of this power unit reveals that 5 indicators are at low hazard, 6 indicators are at moderate hazard, and 1 indicator is at high hazard. And previously we must focus on this, the methods that we can assist for protection. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Professor, for the very nice presentation. Questions, please.
Thank you.
Όλες these are ISO